Good morning, children. We are discussing lesson Who I Am. In our previous session, we had discussed part 1 of Who I Am. We have discussed about Radha, Nasir, Rohit, Sarabjit, Dolma, Peter, etc. Today we have to discuss about this lesson part 2. The heading is multiple intelligences. Intelligences is plural of intelligence. Each one of us is skilled or good at something. Skilled means trained. Each one of us is trained or skilled or good at something. It means we are different in terms of intelligence. But do you know that different people are intelligent in different ways? Yes. A koel can sing well, but a peacock can dance well. Do you understand? So, think about yourself. A child is good in English, but other child may be good in mathematics. Yes. Another child may be good in singing. Other child may be good in dancing. Yes. Other child may be good in athletics. So we are different from each other. The same thing is going to be discussed. Visual intelligence. Do you understand the word visual? It is related to vision. Yes. You like to think in pictures, create mental images to remember things, the people who are good in this intelligence, visual intelligence, they always think in pictures, create mental images, pictures to remember things. You enjoy looking at maps, charts, pictures, videos, and movies. It means you are good at puzzle building, problem building, reading, writing, understanding maps, charts, and graphs. A sense of direction, sketching, painting, fixing or making objects, understanding pictures. And you can be in future a navigator, means an explorer, a sculptor, means one who carves on wood or a stone, sculptor, artist, inventor, architect means one is skilled in planning and erecting buildings is called architect, mechanic, and engineer. See the second intelligence, that is verbal intelligence. If you are good in verbal, if you have verbal intelligence, you like to use words and language. You speak well and think in words rather than pictures. Take the example of William Wordsworth. Take the example of Tulsidas, who used words. They like language. It means you are good at speaking, writing, storytelling, listening, explaining, teaching, using humor, understanding the meaning of words, remembering information, convincing means persuading someone of your point of view. You can become a poet, journalist, writer, teacher, lawyer, politician, translator. Yes. Third, intelligence, that is mathematical intelligence. You like to use reason, logic, and numbers. Always curious about the world around you. Ask lots of questions and like to do experiments. Do you know mathematics is called pure science? Yes. It means you are good at problem solving, solving puzzles, experimenting, questioning, and wondering about natural events, doing mathematics, calculations, working with geometric shapes. You can become a scientist, engineer, computer programmer, researcher, accountant, mathematician. Dear children, go to next page. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence. Just I had told you in beginning of this lesson. Again I read. Being good at your studies is one kind of intelligence, but there are many others too. Read the description to find out which of the following types of intelligence best describes you. Remember that there will probably be more than one type of intelligence which fits you. Other is bodily intelligence. If you have bodily intelligence, you like to control your body movements, and handle objects skillfully. You have a good sense of balance and can catch or hit a ball well. Sachin Tendulkar. And like to dance. You like to move around while learning. I think you would understand people who like dance or are good dancers, the people who are great athletes of the world, they have bodily intelligence. You are good at dancing, physical coordination, sports, crafts, acting, money, using your hands to create or build. You express emotions through your body. You can become a dancer, athlete, physical education teacher, actor, firefighter, crafts person. Next is musical intelligence. You like to play and enjoy music. You think about sounds, rhythms, and patterns. You immediately respond to music, either appreciating or criticizing what you hear. You are good at singing, whistling, playing musical instruments, recognizing tunes, composing music, remembering melodies, understanding the structure and rhythm of music, Tal, Chand, Tansen was a great musician of his time. Do you remember the lesson Tansen, which we had discussed in our supplementary reader? You can become a musician, a disc jockey, singer, composer. Next is interpersonal intelligence. Do you understand what is interpersonal intelligence? It means this intelligence is related to the other people, how much you coordinate with others. Now, read this. Understand others. You try to see things from other people's point of view in order to understand how they think or feel. You are a good organizer and manage to get other people to cooperate and work as a team. It means you are good at seeing things from others' view, listening, understanding other people's mood and feelings, solving problems, cooperating with groups, noticing people's moods, communicating, building trust. It means you can become a counselor, salesperson, politician, business person, teacher. So, dear children, we had discussed about many different kind of intelligence. Now, working with text, so uh, fill in the blanks to name the different kinds of intelligence one had been done for you. When I enjoy listening to people and solving their problems, I use my interpersonal intelligence. Just we had discussed. Now, second is there for you. When I enjoy dancing or physical activity, I use my, do you understand? Bodily intelligence. Second, when I enjoy looking at maps and examining pictures, I use my first intelligence, which we had discussed just now, that is visual intelligence. Third, when I enjoy working with numbers and solving maths problem, I use my mathematical intelligence. Fourth, when I enjoy telling a story or arguing, I use my verbal intelligence. Dear children, the next exercise is there before you. Working with language, match the job on the left with its description on the right. First is navigator. You can match this navigator to C, finds and monitors the route to get to a place or the direction of travel. Second is architect. You can match this with E, plans the design of a building, town or city. Third is politician. You can match this to B, works in politics, usually by standing for election. Fourth is engineer, and you can match this word to H, designs and builds things like roads, bridges, or engines. Fifth is computer programmer. You can match this with J, designs the system by which a computer runs or gives information. Six is athlete, and you can match this word to G. G works in a sports or activities such as running, jumping, etc. Seventh is disc jockey, and you can match this with F, controls and puts together a program of music. 8 is composer, and you can match this with I, makes up notes to create music. Ninth is counselor, and you can match this with A, advises people what to do about jobs, personal problems, etc. Last one, 10th is journalist, and you can match this with D, reports on recent news for newspaper, radio or TV. Dear children, now this is a question, writing. Write a paragraph about yourself so that people who read it will get to know you better. You could write about yourself from any point of view or choose one of the following topics. What I enjoy doing most. So, different activities we had discussed here, and you can write what you enjoy doing most: sketching, dancing, singing, doing mathematics, to meet other people or to understand other people. Different things are there, and you can write here what makes me angry, what are the things which you do not like, what I hate to do, you don't like at all, and last is what I want to become. So it is sure that you would like to become as per your choice, or the things which you like to enjoy. Remember to give a reason or details of what you write about so that anyone reading it will understand you better. After you have finished your paragraph, affix your photo on the sheet and display it on the wall. Read each other's paragraphs. Did you understand someone else better after you had read what she wrote? So, dear children, here you can see other things. What is your nature working with language? What is your nature? So, this is interesting. Read these columns about careers in environment that is working to keep our world, the land, air, water, and the people, animals, and plants safe from natural and man made dangers. Check out the personality profiles needed to be successful at different kinds of careers. In the environmental field, find out whether you are more adventurous than your partner or whether your partner is a better inquirer than others. You may wish to prepare a personality profile of yourself, your partner, your groups. In groups, attempt some of the activities suggested at the end. What is your nature? Thinker or tinker? Do you understand? Thinker, you understand. But what is tinker? To work in a clumsy manner without thinking. The right job needs the right kind of person. Depending on the kind of person you are, your personality type, you would be best suited for a particular kind of work. Find out which personality matches yours best and what you would want to become. First is adventurous. Uh, you are, if you are adventurous, it means you are stoic. जो जिसको हम लोग जितेंद्रिय कहते हैं, जिसे अपने इंद्रियों पर बस हो, डिटरमिन्ड, पेशेंट, रोमांटिक, काम, curious, physically tough, unflappable, यानी जो व्यक्ति बिल्कुल unflappable means very peaceful. You like adventure, traveling outdoors, forest, trekking, wild creatures, rain, climbing mountains, camping, being alone. You are good at biology, outdoor activities, keeping calm under duress. Duress is stress, running long distances, dealing with bad weather, looking at a wild elephant in the eye. You can become a wildlife biologist, zoologist, botanist, naturalist, forester, zoo curator, means zoo manager, veterinary doctor, biology teacher, environment educator, organic farmer, rural community worker. Dear children, other is creative. You can see you are creative, means productive, imaginative, artistic, a dreamer, romantic, sensitive, liberal, cooperative, cordial, clever, perceptive, means experienced, humorous, intuitive, means if you have internal knowledge about the things. You like colors, good design, outdoors, communicating, creative, writing, art and craft, watching films, nature walks, engaging with social issues, traveling, studying liberal arts. You are good at art and craft, drawing, photography, creative writing, painting, dreaming, communicating ideas. You can become a filmmaker, copywriter, graphic designer, artist, a sculptor with a social concern who does development, communication projects or work for NGO, non-government organization, school teacher, community worker, wildlife artist, illustrator means lecturer, environment educator, communication expert. Third is inquirer. You are good, you are systematic. If you are an inquirer, you are systematic, logical, practical, organized, inquisitive, जो जिसको जिज्ञासु कहते हैं, thorough, outward looking, rational, studious, methodical, intuitive. You like building and fixing things, finding reasons behind phenomena. Phenomena is occurrence in nature. Figuring out flow things, work, learning about new technologies, doing math, gadgets. You are good at physics, mathematics, chemistry, fixing and repairing the plumbing. Do you know? This is an art to work with glass, plumbing, or electrical gadgets at home, engineering, fantastic structures with Lego. You can become an environmental engineer, bioengineer, chemical engineer, meteorologist. Meteorologist is one versed in मेटेरोलॉजी, जिसको हम लोग कहेंगे अंतरिक्ष विद्या का ज्ञानी, क्लाइमेटोलॉजिस्ट, टॉक्सिकोलॉजिस्ट, टॉक्सिकोलॉजिस्ट वन वर्स्ट इन टॉक्सिकोलॉजी, जो विश्व विद्या टॉक्सिक, जो विश्व विद्या का जानकार हो, वाटर एक्सपर्ट, appropriate technologist. Next is communicator. You are confident, intelligent, creative, gregarious. Gregarious is जो people who like to live in group, talkative, opinionated, alert, energetic, purposeful, forthright, sociable, eloquent. Eloquent means a person, a good lecturer. You like reading, writing, thinking about the state of the world, politics, cultures, arguing, traveling to remote places, meeting people, stating your opinion, intellectual pursuits, current affairs, cities. You are good at literature, history, languages, communicating, debating, oratory. Oratory means good speaker, speaking, demanding your rights, sensitive to injustice, interacting with all kinds of people. You can become a documentary filmmaker, environmental lawyer, newspaper, magazine journalist, urban researcher, ecological historian, development consultant, communications expert, government officials. Last one is idealist. You are hopeful, selfless, romantic, radical, frank, political, rebellious, socialist, free thinking, restive. रेस्टिव कहते हैं हठी या अड़ियल लोगों को, पैजनेट, विजनरी, हेल्पफुल. You like to help others, to express your concern at injustice, social and cultural histories, understanding human psychology, a sense of community, people with social concerns. You are good at dealing with all kinds of people, working in a team, demanding your rights, living frugally means economical, making the most of any given situation, strategy, strategizing, writing letters, taking criticism, doing daring acts. You can become a social worker, environmental activist, NGO representative, non-government organization representative, rural development expert, public interest advocate, lawyer, communications expert. So, dear children, there are some exercises, and I hope you can do by yourself. Thank you, children.